in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Acrisure. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 75, 60 Wildcats, Buffalo 18. Ready?
Throwing to start this game. Escapes the pocket. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Howard. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Going for Freiermuth, but it's intercepted. Broke clock. Oh, he fumbles it. They won't give it right back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play, but it stayed with them after the interception. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession.
Right away, we've got a loose ball. Steelers have it, headed the other way. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
It's Johnson on 2nd down, and they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Johnson is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Boswell on to send this away. Danny Gray to return it. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight and force the throw away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey, Alphas, what? What are you? What's up? No, we changed it. You.
Jackson now on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Howard. He's going deep this time. He's got it at the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull that in front further. 13-zip. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Gray now on the return. He dodged the tackle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They've got a man in motion. Now here's Lamar. Trying setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Toss it to Johnson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers push their lead to 21-zip already. Now Boswell on to send this away. Gray now on the return. Jukes away from one. Making some progress here. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Raven first down.
First down throw for Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. One quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Buys time, rolling right. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens getting back to a 14-point game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Howard to throw. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Howard now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Steelers first down.
On 1st down, Howard. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Throwing here, Howard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field and you could depend on.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
19 Tiger.
From the red zone on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 70.
No, I'm pretty big.
7 Pirates.
Now Howard to throw. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Steelers leading the way here at Acrisure. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And he could have a free play here. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Now Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Walker going in motion left. Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's out near midfield and still going. That's the first down, and he's still going. Running down the left side. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's hot. It's hot. Hey, middle. You. Oh.
Lamar throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Jackson yet again. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Out of the gun, Howard. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. It is caught at the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing now, Howard. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Robert Longerbeam in there to pick it off. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
We always He did not say that. He said make improvement. He said the team vibes is good, but make improvement. Don't lack. What you at?
Here comes the final play of our first half.
They giving this nigga bullshit. I've hung too many times in this game.
Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly,
Came back a little bit,
he falls
17-24.
incomplete.
He
Second
just
down
beat him
coming up.
21-9. Every time. And I get the ball.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'll do it.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Sorry, bro.
That'll be incomplete to start the new center down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Connects on the crosser. Rolling into enemy territory. There he goes on the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Has a hole left, room to run. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. One after up and good from Boswell. The Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
I'm jumping right now.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10.
Always so impatient.
Lamar now from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd down, Jackson to pass. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He has it at the 33. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Finds the in route, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. From the gun, Johnson. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Looking quickly here. Gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First down. Here's Lamar. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play, that's him 17 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On first down, Jackson escapes the pocket, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown, his 4th total score of the game.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
An extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They'll go play action. Howard. Johnson gets hit and he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
Oh, my God. He open.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll throw 3rd and long. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Looking slant route, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now.
No, shoot. No, there's no fucking way.
From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. And now it's just he and 4 other running backs, the only players to ever reach 25 rushing touchdowns in a single season. With that score, he joined some great company to be in. Sean Alexander, Priest Holmes, and a couple of Hall of Famers, LaDainian Tomlinson and Emmitt Smith. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Howard to throw. Ooh, put some air under this one. Right side. He's got it deep downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Ray now on the return.
Yeah, I know.
Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason.
Damn.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey. Yo, come on, yo.
Working now from the gun.
Bullshit.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Lamar. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Pete. before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's back to throw. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
I wasn't saying. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. I ain't think so, man. How you doing?
Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
How was it? How was they ball?
Johnson up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, this is Johnson. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Oh, shit.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh.
I thought that was 2
Steelers
points.
leading by 7. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Oh, my God.
Setting up to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
I'm here. Good shit. Corner.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
I should have pump fake. In this real life, I would have pump fake and lean right through.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look at a bin phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
But I be open. I'm open. Like I'm open in the middle of the paint. I don't get it.
Their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Steelers have it now, and he's 8th pick of the year.
I know, because you just
Obviously
want to
not the
cut.
cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background. Because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception. But you gotta go get it in that next series. Gotta put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
At the 26
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
The AI was the one tapping the. This shit. Oh,
18
shit.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
All right.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Bravo 80.
We got it down to 6.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No, come on, yo. He landed. Bro, he landed. Yo, he landed.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there.